The Air Jordan 3 Rare Air is one of the last releases in the month of May from Jordan Brand. In this video, I'm going to go over all the important things you need to know about this shoe, including the release date, where to buy, availability, and if you should rush to pick them up or wait. I'm also going to do an unboxing as well as show off a couple shoes that will drop in June 2025. What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and in this video, I'm going to go over the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air. Now, some of the highlights in this video will include an unboxing. As well, I'm going to unbox some other stuff, for example, a sneaker that I just picked up, and a pair that will be released in June. Well, two pairs, but one already shown, the other I haven't yet. Now, I'm also going to talk about the release information, where to buy, the craftsmanship, quality, in my opinion, if they're going to go on sale or not. So pretty much anything you want to know about the shoe, I will have you covered in this video. Now, most importantly, the release information. This pair will drop on May 30th, 2025, and they will be available in full family sizing. So the retail price in men's sizing is $210, grade school will cost $160, preschool is priced at $100, and toddler sizes will cost $85. So let's start this video off with an unboxing. Now, I did do an unboxing on the shoe in a previous video, the White Cement Air Jordan 4 review. I'm also going to do a few additional unboxings, something I recently picked up as well. But the box, really dope on this pair. This resembles that of the boxes that were used in the early to mid 2000s. It has the lined Jordan face box, but instead of silver and black, or I'm sorry, instead of silver and gray, it's all blacked out. But here is the box label. You can see this is size 9.5, so not really my size. These are a really nice shoe. I think the quality on them is pretty good, in my opinion. We have Flight on the inside of the lid, elephant print on the tissue paper, and here they go. So, in my opinion, nice. At first, I didn't like the suede used. I mentioned that before, but I grew to like it, and I think it actually looks really good on this shoe. It also, as you can see, has some age detailing. Some people may like that, some people may not. Now, this is just like a protector piece, and there's nothing behind it or anything like that, as you can see, which I found was a little interesting because I haven't seen that before. They do come with some additional laces, if I can get them out. They're like a aged, kind of like a cream dyed laces. I'll pull those out later. We do have Rare Air on the insoles. If you can't see it, I promise you I'll pull it out as well. It comes with this label. So it reads, due to the suede characteristic, please be aware there is potential color contamination to the upper and bottom unit. So there potentially could be some bleeding. I really like the color blocking on this shoe. I think it looks really good in my opinion. But here is the first one. Let's just make sure both are in here, which I'm sure they are. So here is the second. And what's cool about this, we have the backwards Nike Air on the right shoe. So the Sneakers app did post something, which I'll read in a little bit, why they decided to do the backward Nike Air. And I thought it was interesting. I think at least they gave an explanation, because I know in the past they haven't done that before. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these. But we're going to do a closer look and all that good stuff, talk about where to buy, my thoughts about selling out and things like that. But before we do that, I want to do a couple unboxings. Now, two of the shoes I unboxed already. One is a pickup, and another one I haven't shown yet, but I plan on doing a review on those. So will be the first time I'm showing it on the channel. But one second. Now, if time allows me, I will be doing a review on these. I have been pretty backed up. I haven't really been doing articles on the website and stuff that I should be. I want to do a review, so we'll see. But a very nice shoe in my opinion. I did show these off already. The Nike Kobe 6 Protro Dodgers. Now, this is a dope shoe in my opinion. I like these a lot. It seems that a lot of people are fans of them as well. So they've got the Kobe logo on there. They come with a second set of laces. No Dodger branding on them, but that's fine. I mean, I guess you could even say they're a Royals pair if you wanted to, but I think you can match it with the Royals. Some of the older stuff. But yeah, these are dope. I want to pick them up, but I probably won't just because I bought the white cements. I'm buying the Ferraris. I just bought another shoe that I'm going to show you that landed today, actually. So it'd be yesterday at the time of recording. But let me show you another shoe. So these I won't be doing a review on. I'm just going to do a short video. But I want your guys' honest opinion. Do you guys even care about these? It doesn't seem like many people are talking about them. It doesn't seem like anyone even commented about my unboxing when I did them and showed them, made a mention. But hey, you know, maybe somebody might like them. This is the Jordan 11 Igloo, Jordan 11 Low Igloo. My apologies. I'm not really a fan of the green, I'll be honest. But this is a women's release. Maybe there's some women who watch my videos. According to the analytics, there's not a lot, mostly male. But for like the 4% of women who do watch the channel, maybe this is something you may like. Got the carbon. Yeah, I'm just going to do a short on these. Now, let me show you my pickup, because I'm actually excited I got these in just in time for this video. Funny story is, I wasn't even going to try for these. I was up, but I was a little bit frustrated because I never hit on the sneakers app, so why even try? But for some reason, I hit. So what's really dope, we have the cloud pattern on the lid, but the lower part of the box, it has elephant print and it's textured. So it's kind of cool in my opinion. Now, when you open these up, it's almost like a present. You have this, like, what is this, ribbon wrapping. Move that off to the side. Tissue paper's pretty dope as well. I did already look at these. I was really excited. I wanted to show them to my fiance and my daughter. They're big on K-pop, so they really thought these were cool. And they're going to a concert, a Stray Kids concert. So got them tickets. So they were excited for me. But these are nice in hand. I like the leather. It's all tumbled. The suede on the elephant print looks good. I like that they used elephant print. Now, I like the aged midsole, and I know a lot of people don't. Nice materials all around. Now, I know a lot of people say I'm crazy for this, but I think this is better than the first pair. I like the shape. I like what they did overall. Now, that's fine. You could disagree with me, but just my opinion. Now, I'm going to show another shoe, and this is an upcoming June release. I haven't shown these on the channel. Well, I have in the sneaker news videos, but not doing an unboxing or anything. So let me go grab those. When I got the text message that this pair landed, I hurried up, jumped in my car, ran to my spot, picked them up, and waited no time to buy these. So you already know what it is. Man. Now, I'll say in a moment, but I'm very impressed with them. Me. Other people saying some other things different, but the Ferrari 14s, man. So what some people are saying is the suede on the upper isn't as good as the original release. So I've never owned the original release, surprisingly, because the 14 is my favorite model. The reason for that is I wasn't buying sneakers at the time. I was a little bit frustrated with them, so I decided not to pick them up. And then when I wanted to, there were so many fakes of these on the market that I was scared to get a fake. And, you know, at that time, I didn't trust third-party websites. I still fully don't, but now I want to pick them up. I still do, but $400, and for me, it has to be dead stock. I want to be the one, you know, to wear them. So You know, if you guys ever come across somebody selling a pair that's brand new in a size 10, 10 and a half, around that range, you know, hit me up on Sneaker Files, because I do want to add those to my collection. Now, I'm probably going to do a comparison with these. I'm going to have my friend send his pair over. He's actually supposed to send me some pictures because his pair is worn, and he's like, well, I'm not sure how the condition is. You might not, you know, it might not be good enough for your video. And my friend Z Sneakerhead Z, so he's the one supplying the shoes, so shout out to him. So actually, I got to hit him up after this video, see if he could send me some images and then send his pair over. But overall, I'm excited about him. Double up for me. This is my second favorite release in 2025. The first being the Fire Red Air Jordan 5 with the black tongue. But man, it's such a dope shoe. Anyways, let's move forward. Let's do an overview or talk about what the inspiration is on the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air. Typically, in this part of the video, I would talk about the history of the shoes. However, this pair doesn't have history. This is a new colorway. It's not inspired by another shoe, but it is inspired by something. So I'm going to read from the Sneakers app because they put out a description of the inspiration. And overall, I'm happy that they did, because I was really curious of why one shoe had the backward Nike Air. So it reads, from flawed to flawless, being the flyest is a process of trial and error. This Air Jordan 3 draws inspiration from the imperfections found on early Jordan samples. Mistakes turn into marks of rarity and unforgettable must-haves. We call that Rare Air. One-off details like the mirrored Nike Air heel branding and gray suede overlays in lieu of customary elephant print, combined with premium materials and a fresh color palette, breathing new life into the iconic 88 design. Mismatched packaging adds an unforgettable aesthetic. Now, I'm not sure what they're talking about by mismatched packaging. Maybe I overlooked it, but the packaging is just like the Jordan Face retro boxes from back in the day. But either way, I'm happy they gave a description. It's dope that they're inspired by older samples. However, I haven't seen an older sample with the backward Nike Air. There could be photos around. I just haven't seen it. All right, so now we're going to do a 360 viewing. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. As you can see, we have black leather on the upper, and that is tumbled. It's pretty nice. It's not bad in my opinion. I personally like it. Now, on the ankle up here, we have nubuck with perforations, and that is in blue. I really like that shade of blue. Not gonna lie, it looks super clean in my opinion. That same shade of blue, it looks slightly different, and I think it's due to the materials. It lands on a section of the midsole, as you can see right up front. Now, what a lot of people don't like about this shoe, or what I've heard, is the age detailing, and that covers the midsole. For me, I think it actually works. I think the overall color blocking, the materials used, works really well on this pair. Now, instead of the elephant print, we have suede. So it is a rough suede. A lighter shade of gray is around the heel, and then we have a darker shade around the toe. So, in my opinion, it looks good. Suede is also used on the eye stays where there's perforations, and it's not as rough as around the toe and heel, but just wanted to make note of that. So we got a clear shot of the toe right there. Let me flip this over because I want to show you the tongue. There we go. So we do have black leather on the toe box, but the tongue, it's also suede. It's pretty hairy as well. It's more like the suede used around the toe and heel. We have perforations on the lower part of the tongue, and then the Jumpman, as you can see, is embroidered in red. So let me show you the lateral. This lateral is going to be the same as the medial. I'm sorry, let me show you the medial, and it's the same as the lateral. So we have an aged midsole. No blue on this side, but we do have black around the midsole, filling in a part of it, that is. We got the air unit down there. And what you might be able to tell is the age detailing is a little bit different around the toe and for the most of the midsole right here. So it's more of like a cream heel. I'm more of a fan of what's around the toe personally. So the heel, which is a big, big difference. And I feel like I need to show you both. So Nike Air on the heel. The backdrop is aged. The left heel, the Nike Air, is going in the correct direction, but the right is backwards. So like I read, this is inspired by older samples, which in my opinion, I think is really dope. The midsole also right here, if I forgot to mention, yes, I did say it was black, but it does have a glossy finish. Now, let me show you the outsole. Outsole looks really good. And we have gray throughout. Some more age detailing. Nike is written in blue. We got red in the toe area. Also, I pulled out the insole, so let me show you that really quick. All blue, says Rare Air. That's something a lot of these releases have. Well, a good amount. Here is the back. I think all of them do, actually. Never mind. I haven't seen the Jordan 11 Rare Air insoles, but I'm sure they'll have something like this as well. Now, they also come with a second set of laces. Comes in this little brown box. But the laces itself, they're like aged. So in areas, it's like a little bit aged more than others. More trying to go to a real white or a true white. And then you kind of have like a cream hue throughout. So hopefully that picks up. And then other than that, they just come with some tissue paper stuffed in. So, you know, it comes with the normal stuff. Well, sometimes sneakers come with additional laces. Sometimes they don't. But we will do a once over. This video probably won't be too long because there's not a lot of history behind it. Nothing to really compare it with. But I'm going to give you the details that hopefully you want to hear, but I don't think these are going to be super hard to obtain. Not to take away from the shoe because I think they're dope. I really hope they'll go on sale. Do I think they will? It's hard to tell, honestly. Probably there's a potential that some sizes may, but not like a full size run. And that was your overview of the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air. Just to recap, they're going to drop on May 30th. And they're going to be available in full family sizing. So we have men's priced at $210, grade school at $160, preschool is priced at $100, and toddler sizes will cost $85. Now, as far as where to buy the shoe, they're going to be available everywhere. So there's not going to be a shortage of retailers with pairs. They'll be available on the Sneakers app, of course. I do believe on the Sneakers app they'll sell out, just because a lot of stuff does sell out on the Sneakers app. But they're also going to be available at Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD Sports, you name it, they're going to have them. As well, boutiques will have them. Pretty much any and everywhere you buy Jordans, they're going to have them. Now, this pair is not limited. There's going to be a good amount of pairs available, at least in comparison to what Jordan brand has been releasing this year. There is a little bit of hype to them, but since so many great stuff has released this month, I feel that again, they might get overlooked, but eventually people will start picking them up. The day this video goes live, the Air Jordan 4 White Cement will have released, and a lot of people will be going after that shoe. Multiple pairs as well. Now, I do believe that eventually there's a possibility that some sizes may go on sale. Grade school, probably. I don't know about adult sizing, though. Maybe a few, like the non-popular sizes. I just think over time, people are going to pick these up, and eventually they'll be gone. So in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, I don't think you need to rush to pick them up on first day. If you want to be patient, totally understandable, I think you should be good. Now, as far as the craftsmanship goes, yes, there are a little bit of errors here and there, but from the pairs that I've seen a handful, they look decent. But again, since it's a GR, by nature, there's going to be flaws. The best bet would be to pick them up in store, like I always say, but I understand sometimes people can't do that. And a lot of people, including myself, enjoy the luxury of just ordering online and having something shipped. You don't need to go out. So I totally get that. But overall, I think it's a good shoe. I think the color blocking is nice. I think the materials used are good as well. And eventually I do plan on picking these up. But I've bought too many sneakers so far this month, so I need to chill for a minute. But let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, leave those down below. Again, this is Brian from Sneaker Files. Greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. Oh, and make sure to turn on the notification bell because I'm going to be dropping a good amount of videos next week. So if you want to be alerted, that's the best way to stay in the loop. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.